Fragrances can be very addictive for me. So if you're interested in seeing my most addictive fragrances right now, then just keep watching. Before we get into today's video, I do want to quickly introduce myself for those of you who may be new here. My name is Ayesha. I make videos about fragrance, beauty, luxury, and lifestyle. If those are things you're interested in, please consider subscribing. And if you are a returning subscriber, hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So if you've never seen one of these videos from me, basically they are the fragrances that I cannot get enough of. So doesn't always mean my most worn over the past month. Sometimes it means that they're the ones that I can't stop smelling, the ones that keep drawing me to them saying, Ayesha, wear me. Those fragrances. So those are the ones that are the most addictive right now. I also want to preface this video by saying I typically won't include any fragrances that I just hauled because obviously if I just got them, I mean, I don't know about you all, but whenever I just get something, I want to keep wearing it. So I did a haul video probably about 2 weeks ago. I'll link it for you guys. Definitely check that out. And I will say all the fragrances in that haul are gems, okay? And some of them definitely could have been on this list, but I felt like it's unfair to include them because I honestly just got them. So of course I want to wear them. So just wanted to start out the video by saying that. And then another little piece of business before we get into the fragrances is that my voice is not normal. I'm getting over a cold. I feel better, but I still sound strange. I still have a cough. And so if I need to take breaks, drink my water, please understand, okay? Like there may be some weird jumps and cuts in this video just because if I break out into a coughing fit, you know, it is what it is, but we're going to do this video anyway, and it's going to be fun. So if you like other types of favorites besides fragrance, definitely check out my previous video. I will link it here, but I do my monthly favorites separate from my fragrance favorites just because I know not everybody likes one or the other. So if you're here on this fragrance video and you also want to know about my monthly, like other types of favorites like beauty, lifestyle, food, sometimes TV shows, definitely check out the last video that I did, which I will link for you all. All right. We are done with housekeeping. Let's get into the fragrances. Actually, we are not done with housekeeping yet. My Instagram account got disabled, so I'm hoping that by the time you all see this video, it'll be back up and running. I will definitely leave you all an update, but even if it is back, follow me on my backup account. I created a backup account. I have not posted any content on it yet, but I did create a backup account, which will become my account if I never get my regular Instagram back. So I will leave both of those links down below for you all. I'll indicate which one is the new one, which one is the old one, but definitely please follow me over there. I didn't do anything to get my account disabled, so I am really frustrated by this, but it is what it is. I don't own Instagram, so there's that. Anyway, now we got all the housekeeping over with, so let's get into the fragrances. So I always limit these videos to 5 fragrances just to keep my intentions pure. But in this video, I do have 6, and I'm going to tell you why. We're going to start with the bonus one right now. So it's not really cheating because it's not. So the first one, the bonus one, is one that is actually my husband's collection, and that's why I'm including it. I actually meant to include it in my last haul video because I purchased it at the same time but forgot to include it, but I have been loving it, so I had to share it. This is Parfums de Marly Harrod. Now I know a lot of ladies wear this as well, but I got a sample of this when I purchased something else. I think Oud for Happiness from Initio. I got a sample of it, gave it to my husband, forgot about it. He took it on a little overnight trip that we had and wore it, and I was like, oh my gosh, I got to get you a bottle. So I got him a bottle, and I have to say I absolutely love this fragrance. I wouldn't wear it just because now like it's my husband's fragrance, but I could definitely see how some women would wear this. It is like a sweet, spicy tobacco scent is what it smells like to me. Like a very sweet tobacco though. Very nice. It also smells like it could be a little bit boozy. but not too much. It's not like overkill. And my husband is not like a seasonal fragrance wearer. He wears whatever, whenever, just whatever I buy him, basically. And so he's been wearing this, and it's super hot here, y'all. He's been wearing it, and every time he wears it, I'm like, you're wearing Heron, aren't you? It's so good, y'all. It is so good. If you have not smelled Heron by Parfums de Marly, you definitely have to. I love it. Best fragrance I've bought for him in a year at least. Definitely wanted to mention it because I have been thoroughly enjoying this on him. So that was my little bonus. So we're going to start with something that I don't normally talk about too much on this channel, and it's actually a fragrant oil. So this is from Fragrant Body Oils, and this is their impression of Tejota, which is a very popular vanilla scent that I do not own. But let me tell you why I picked this up. I knew Tejota was like I don't want to say a basic vanilla, but I knew it was like a sweet gourmand vanilla that was just a lot of vanilla and nothing else. Like, very good vanilla. I didn't necessarily feel like I needed that in my collection. Like, I've always heard of it. I've always thought about getting it. I know it is a staple for a lot of people, but at this point I have so many vanillas that I'm kind of like slowing down on buying vanillas that smell like the next vanilla. And so when I saw that Fragrant Body Oils released their impression of it, I knew I had to get it, because when I use perfume oils like this, it is to go with other fragrances. So I like to use these for layering, and that's what I've been using this for. So I bought I think this is a 1 ounce size. I'm not sure, but it comes with a roller ball. I popped the roller ball out, which I typically, oops, this is messy, but I popped the roller ball out. I don't know if y'all can see it. Oh gosh, this is getting everywhere. This is why you shouldn't do this. But I popped the roller ball out so that I could pour this into my hand to mix with plain lotion. And that's how I use it. And I have to say, I have been loving this. So what it smells like, now that I've spilled it, it's just so good. It's sweet and it's gourmand, but it's not cupcakey or juvenile. It's a little bit spicy, but not too much. It's kind of more of, I guess it's more of a dry vanilla, but it's just so good. It is sweet and just decadent, and it mixes really well with fragrances. If you've smelled Kayali Vanilla 28, I don't think it smells exactly like that, but they do pair very well together. So if you like that, I know you'll like this, and you could definitely have both. But this is just, it is so beautiful. I will definitely link this company down below. I have other oils from them, and I really enjoy them. And of course, you can use it as a roller ball, like how it comes. But if you are like me, you can also just like pour it in your hand with lotion. They do sell some that come like in bottles to pour, like larger bottles. But this is the largest that I wanted to go, just because I don't want to just have a bunch of big oils everywhere. But this is absolutely beautiful. So let me pause this video, clean my little mess, and we'll get into the other fragrances. All right, we're all cleaned up now. The next fragrance is one that I've actually had not that long, and typically, because I did get it this month, I wouldn't include in this video, but I felt like I would be lying if I didn't include it. It was not in my haul, so don't worry about that, but I did talk about it earlier this month. So this is from Louis Vuitton, and it is City of Stars. So I have a video dedicated to this fragrance where I did a love, like, or a letdown on it. And I'm not going to spoil that video because I still want y'all to watch it to find out more about this fragrance. But I will say that since I did that video and I tested it and wore it for that, I have still been reaching for it, which doesn't always happen, because honestly, like, once I test something out, sometimes I'll take a break from it because I've been wearing it over and over, and so I want to wear some of my other fragrances. This is one that I have reached for again and again, and I had to mention it in this video. So this is a bright citrus fragrance. It does have a little bit of sweetness to it, but not too much. But the way the citruses are done in this, to me, it does not come off masculine. I think it's because of that little bit of sweetness in it. It's like I think it's mandarin orange, if I remember correctly. But it dries down to more of a citrusy musk type finish, and it's really beautiful. It's very pleasant and calm. And honestly, past month has been a month of sickness for my family. Like my kids have been sick, now I'm sick. And so I haven't been reaching for like a lot of beast mode fragrances or anything like that. I've been reaching for a lot more calming fragrances, and I have been thoroughly enjoying this. I think it's perfect for spring, summer, especially if you live in a hot climate. It feels just very fresh and lively and refreshing. And I would highly recommend getting your nose on City of Stars if you're interested in a fragrance like this. Definitely check out my video if you want to know more about it, because I do think there are some pros and cons to this fragrance, but it has definitely been one of my most addictive fragrances over the past month. Again, that is City of Stars from Louis Vuitton. This next fragrance is absolutely addictive, and this is from Kajal. It is Lamar. So this is my first fragrance from the brand. Again, I have a video talking all about this fragrance, but it is a beautiful, airy pineapple fragrance with a woody base. It's absolutely stunning. This is like a sweet, juicy pineapple, but it doesn't go that overly sweet, overly like juvenile route that I feel like pineapple body products can go. So I can definitely see a man wearing this as well as a woman. Like, I think it's perfectly unisex. I don't think it leans too much anyway. So I feel like this is just a really fun, playful, but also a little bit serious type of pineapple scent. I love it. I think this works well for day dates, but I also would wear this on a date night as well. It's just so, I think it's quite versatile. I think it fits the bill for a lot of categories. And I recently paired it with Apple Brandy on the Rocks from Kilian, and it layered really well with that too. So I'm thinking this is going to be a good layering scent for me as well. Again, this is Lamar by Kajal. The next fragrance that I have is from Narciso Rodriguez, and this is Poudre. So this fragrance is one that I've had for a bit now, but I honestly don't wear it that much, but it is gorgeous. And I guess because I've been sick, I've been leaning towards a lot of my musky fragrances, and this is one of them. And I've just really been enjoying it. There's something so calm and comforting about this. So as the name would imply, Poudre, this is a powdery scent. It is powdery, musky, but it's also like quite full and quite sweet as well. I love it. It's really good. I think this is probably more so a feminine scent. I can't really imagine a man wearing this, but there's something just very like ladylike about this fragrance. It's very just cozy and comforting. I haven't worn this outside of the house, but recently, but I've been enjoying wearing this around the house lately. It has not affected anybody's nose or allergies or anything like that. And I have been enjoying wearing this to bed. It just feels so comforting, but also slightly sexy, but I don't even know why. It just does. I wouldn't think this would be like a sexy type scent, but to me, there's something just very quietly sexy about this that I have been enjoying. So again, this is Poudre from Narciso Rodriguez. And then the last fragrance that I have to share with you today is from Armani Privé, and this is Blue Turquoise. Bottle is stunning, but the fragrance is beautiful as well. So this is a salty vanilla fragrance, but it also has some incense in there, some woody notes, and I believe black pepper in there. Overall, I feel like this is just a salty vanilla scent with a lot of depth and interest. So I don't think this would be for everybody, honestly, but I love it. It's unique and it's beautiful, but it's not too far out there. I still feel like it's very likable. When people smell it on you, but I just don't think that it will be for everybody as far as wanting to wear it. I also think it's quite unisex. I could definitely see a man wearing this and wearing it well, but I think this is perfect for the summer. I actually featured this in a vacation fragrance video that I will link for you all, but it's just amazing. I wore this recently and just could not get enough of myself. Like, I couldn't get enough. I could not get enough. It was amazing, and I keep smelling it. I've been wanting to wear this a lot this past month, but I've only worn it once this past month. But I will say I've probably smelled it at least 3 times a week for the past month. Like, I've just been wanting to wear it and just have it. But that day that I did wear it, no regrets at all. I loved it. And it's not like a quiet scent either. To me, this, I won't say it's a beast, but it definitely performs. Like, people will smell it on you and people will compliment you on it as well. So again, that is Blue Turquoise from Armani Privé. So those were my most addictive fragrances over the past month. Let me know down in the comments below what fragrances you've been gravitating towards, even if you haven't worn them a lot, if you've just been smelling them a lot, thinking about them a lot. Let us know in the comments below. If you are not already subscribed to this channel, please go ahead and do that now if you enjoyed the video. Also, make sure you have your notification bells on so that you don't miss a video from me. And if you're not already following me on Instagram on my backup account, then please go ahead and do that now. I will link that down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.